Hey, did you know Trevor and Jay host a radio show?
Wait, Trevor and Jay host a radio show?
I heard Trevor and Jay host a radio show.
Trevor and Jay host a radio show?
Trevor and Jay host a radio show.
Trevor and Jay are hosting a radio show?
Trevor and Jay
Trevor and Jay host a radio show.
Trevor and Jay.
Trevor and Jay host a
Trevor and Jay host a radio show.
Trevor and Jay host a...
Those losers host a radio show?
Who'd give them a radio show?
Who'd give them a radio?
Wait for it. The best part of the intro.
You know, I should take that clip and I should repeat it 30 more times. That way it's louder. I don't even know if you can hear it.
No, I like that it's that it's like that.
The way it is.
Yeah, it's distant.
Good.
Who did that?
What? Oh goodness, I have no idea.
Shout out to everybody who is in our intro.
And you know what? Most of them probably don't know they're in it.
Yeah, I forget. Derek is in it, and when I heard his voice tonight,
Yeah.
right now I was like, oh yeah, Derek is in our intro, and so is Dennis.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I just because I went to your suite.
Yeah.
I recorded everyone in your suite saying it.
Yeah.
I sat in the lobby of
Did you have people come
of the
by?
building. Yeah, I just sat in the little window
You know
area.
the girls who yell it? Trevor and Jay
host a
who,
radio
who,
show.
Who was that?
Oh goodness, I don't know.
Were they random people?
I know the first three.
I know.
And then-
I hear Justin's in it.
Where did you hear Derek?
Derek
how
is
far in?
Derek is one of the first. Let's analyze it.
You want to hear it again?
Yeah,
All right.
but keep it low. We'll talk over it.
All right.
Hey, did you know Trevor and Jay
So that's
host a
Sean.
radio
That's
show?
Sean.
Wait, Trevor and Jay host
Is that
a
Maddie?
radio show?
That's Maddie.
I heard Trevor
That's
and Jay
Justin.
host a radio show.
Trevor and
Derek
host a radio
Really?
Dennis,
Oh yeah.
Trevor and Jay are hosting
and then I don't know from there.
Trevor and Jay host a radio
That's
show.
strangers. They're mostly
Okay.
strangers.
I love who was the goat?
Yeah, right.
I
That
love
was
it.
Brian.
Trevor and Jay
Brian.
He graduated,
Oh, I was
but
thinking
he's the one who gets shot.
Radio show.
he gets shot.
All right, I'm going back.
Oh! I know what you mean. The yeah.
Yeah. Has
Oh.
anyone ever noticed that in the intro before?
Well, I notice it all the time, but I hear it as him being blown up. I always
okay,
hear an explosion.
You know what? I like that better.
Yeah. I can see. My mind always plays this montage of things happening whenever I listen to it, and it's always the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what happens?
It's hard to tell. It's like colors and visions of people just coming in and out of my head.
Okay.
And the explosion. When I hear the piano, woo, I can see you
What?
hitting
Oh my
the keys.
goodness! I don't even know what piano part. Is that towards the end?
Yeah.
Did
Well,
we already hear it?
It did just play. Go back 15 seconds maybe.
Oh, I know. Wait. Oh.
Trevor and Jay
Here it is. Oh no!
Oh, no,
I
it already
missed
happened.
Jay host a radio show.
Trevor and Jay host a
Trevor
radio
and
show.
Jay
Trevor and Jay host a radio show.
That yeah.
It sounds like almost like chime.
Do you know what it is?
Well, I know it's some synthesized instrument, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
It's a little sound bit I stole off the internet of a harp.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
I think I was making some project where I was using a lot of different audio clips that were free online, and at one point the character, it's a really cool project, I should tell you about it some other time. Basically it was a story made entirely out of sound, no visuals.
You've told me.
No
Oh,
dialogue.
You've played it for me. He's driving and he hit a dog.
He hits a dog.
And then does he have to kill the dog?
He has to kill the dog, and you
should
just hear the story
Do
happening.
you have this on your computer?
I think so. I should pull it.
You should play it.
Play
on
it at the
air.
end.
Yeah. If
So
you can
stay
find
tuned.
It. I remember that. I loved that.
Oh yeah, it's so cool. In any case, the character has a dream, and I was like, okay, how do you have a character fall asleep and start dreaming without you showing it?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you hear him snoring, and then you hear this
The
harp
dream
music.
sequence music
Yeah,
come in.
yeah, with you'd picture all the wavy frame stuff.
yep.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it exactly with that.
So that's why I have that harp music.
I like it. I
Thank
remember.
you.
I remember that, not video, but that
Yeah.
audio track that you made. That was cool.
Right?
So, well, everyone who is here, thanks for tuning in. For
Yeah.
those listening on YouTube, this was not. This isn't streaming online right now. The streaming system is down for now.
So if you're listening on YouTube, you're not actually listening because streaming is down,
and if you're listening on the radio, thanks. Who are you?
right?
So yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
This is season 5.
Yeah, no, 5.
This is season
Yeah,
5.
Season 5.
Wow, it's been a long road.
I know, right?
That's crazy. I was telling Jay earlier, it's crazy that together we have 5 seasons of something.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a shame that we die at the end of this one.
I know, it's too bad.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we're ready for it.
Yeah. I can't believe that they showed it in the first episode, and
Of the
now the whole
season.
the whole show is just leading towards that.
I know, but it's going to be crazy.
Oh yeah,
And a celebrity guest.
insane.
It's going to be wild.
We should.
I think it would be awesome.
Who do you think we could get? Let's
No.
brainstorm right now. Celebrity guests.
I maybe over the phone we could get someone.
Yeah, you think so?
That's the only way. We couldn't get them to come in, I don't think.
Yeah.
I can't think of a celebrity that lives nearby.
I can't
I
think of a
am one-
celebrity that's living.
I'm 1 degree away from David Grohl.
Who?
2 degrees away from David, the vocalist for the Foo Fighters. One of my mom's best friends,
Mm-hmm.
her husband is like best friends with him, and they hang out and he goes to their house.
Really?
It's really cool.
We
The
should
Foo
get
Fighters
him.
played on Saturday Night Live one year, and they invited that couple. You remember Miss Christie from high school? She taught biology.
Oh.
She was blonde.
Oh, yes, I think so.
Her husband is best friends with or very good friends with the vocalist from the Foo Fighters. And when
No
the Foo
way.
Fighters played on SNL, they invited her and her husband to go with them.
Yeah.
And they went, and then after the show, they went to a bar with the Foo Fighters and like the cast of SNL.
Wow.
Yeah, really cool.
That's amazing.
I wish I was
Let's do
friends with
that.
a celebrity.
I wish I was on SNL.
But one day we'll be making them.
Yeah,
we'll be making
so
celebrities
you're
in
right.
our films,
In the, I was gonna make some weird like twisted
building them.
bioengine, yeah, or like cybernetics.
We'll be hatching the embryos for the perfect celebrity in this very room.
Oh my god! Hey, that'd make a great Black Mirror episode.
Celebrities are like engineered to be that way.
Yeah,
That's cool.
right.
But they don't know about it.
It's like a weird caste system sort of thing.
Yeah.
Where, like you're born to be a celebrity.
Yeah.
literally.
It's like Brave New World, but
yeah. I
Yeah.
was thinking about that.
I want to read that book again.
It was good. I feel like I would appreciate it more now in the present.
Yeah. I think I would too. I loved it when I read it though,
Yeah.
but I think I would like it more now.
Mm.
Well,
Because they have the class systems, right? Like
yeah,
A,
you're
B, C,
born with
D,
like a
something.
certain like amount of knowledge kind of,
Yeah.
and you're engineered to be that way.
Oh right, like the people who
and
are.
they have their names for the different groups of people.
Yeah.
And like the lowest intelligence, they're like workers.
Yeah.
And then the highest are
And they're like small human beings.
yeah,
Too.
yeah.
And you have like Helmsholt or something. Helmsholt. I don't know. He's like some like really like upper tier guy who's like big and strong and handsome, and he's just like laughing and punching all these midgets in the face.
I don't remember
You
that,
don't
but I
remember-
believe you. I remember I remember there's a point where they're all like running around in a circle going orgy porgy, and they
Yeah,
keep yelling that.
That was one.
And then they use the drug.
Oh goodness, what's it called?
I
don't
know any other day of the week I would have been able to tell you the name, but
Really?
because we're on the air, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. But
They call it a something holiday. You go on a something holiday.
a drug holiday. He was unoriginal, the author.
You know what's you want to hear something interesting about him?
Yeah.
So the author is Aldous Huxley,
Right.
who experimented a lot with LSD in his life, and when he was dying,
Mm-hmm.
because I think he had cancer or maybe AIDS or just something very bad. He was dying, and he was on his deathbed, and he had his wife inject him with LSD, and he like went out tripping.
Really?
Yeah, that's how he died.
I
No, that's real.
no. I just don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know what.
Oh,
to think.
Jay,
Yeah.
$2,500 prize in 10 minutes.
So Trevor and I. So Trevor roped me into this game.
Did you get a notification?
Apparently, I didn't say they could give me push notifications, but I also didn't say they couldn't. So apparently, I have push notifications. So this is not a sponsor or anything,
Sorry.
There's this. No, that's okay. There is this app that Trevor told me about, and when he first brought it up in the dining hall, it totally sounded like the biggest sort of scam in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Cash Show, and it's an app that gives you money
Yep. Through your PayPal.
through PayPal.
It's pretty neat.
If you win, it's like a game show on your phone with thousands of other people in real time.
Yeah, so every few hours they do it. So you can't just go play it anytime you want. It happens at a specific time, like a real game show.
Yeah.
So right now, I just got a notification. The game starts in 8 minutes and 30 seconds, and there's a $2,500 prize. Now what happens is there are like 5 or 6 questions. There are 12 questions in each round, and the first like 5 or 6 you don't get any money for. But once you get past all those, you start getting paid for your right answers.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get an answer right, let's say that question is worth $500, you and everybody else who answered that question correctly get an equal cut of that. The most I've seen someone win is $40.
And the most common we've seen is like 1 cent.
Yeah,
3 cents.
3 cents is
That's
like
what I got.
my average. So, but we'll see.
Hey, you're already at how much?
9.
Cents?
Yeah,
Nice.
I thought it was more, but it's not.
Oh. I thought it was more too.
So that's, I guess we'll do that in
8
7
minutes. Did you turn down the volume?
Yeah, I did.
It's amazing. Once the game actually starts, like the music beforehand can totally be out of sync on both of
Yep.
our phones, but the second the game starts, the host is speaking at the exact same time on both of our
Yeah,
phones.
it's crazy. So we just got back from winter break.
Yeah.
So that game will be coming in, like 7
little
minutes.
bit, yeah.
But so we just got back from winter break, so we've got a lot to tell you about over break that we did.
Yeah. We did some break things.
We did. What did you do, Jay?
I worked a little bit.
Well, let's give a recap
And,
of what happened over break.
Like in order.
Of just like over break, we had Christmas, we had
True.
New Year's. We just got back the 21st.
Yeah, well, I got back earlier for our
Right.
stuff.
I got back around the 21st. I
Yeah.
think. So that's the time frame.
We've only had 1 week of classes.
Right.
And we're starting the second.
Yep.
So
Thanks for starting your week with us.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, yeah, that's good. We should. Did
Yeah.
we say that?
Yeah, we do say that.
At the end?
Yeah.
You're right. It was. We only started last season,
Yeah.
so I forgot. Anyways, New Year's, I think, was really fun. Like Christmas was good, and I saw family, and that was really fun and everything. But New Year's was probably the best New Year's I think I've ever had.
It was for me too. Jay and I were together
We
New
were.
Year's.
We kissed each other when the
I
ball
was
dropped.
just gonna say as one. New Year's is my birthday, so
Ding, ding,
I
ding,
had-
ding. You've said the magic word of the day.
I had a birthday party, which is cool because right at midnight it's my
Yeah.
birthday. I wasn't born at midnight, but right at midnight it becomes the day of my birth.
Yeah.
So I turned 21. So it goes without being said. There's a lot of my birthday party that I don't remember.
Very true. Very true.
By the time you left, Jay,
Uh-huh.
do you remember like what kind of state I was in? Was I like fine?
You were functioning.
Yeah.
I'm shocked afterwards because so I came back the next day because my girlfriend accidentally like left her purse at Trevor's house. And so we show up and one of the first things Trevor says to me is, what was it? How many times?
I threw up 3 times
Yeah.
in the morning. It was so loud, and so before I went to bed, I threw up a lot
Which shocked me.
because I drank a lot of alcohol.
And you know what? You drank even more after I left. You
So
had a lot of wine.
So I didn't know. So throughout the course of the night, I was drinking a lot of beer. Normally, I stick with beer for the most part.
Mhm.
So I was drinking beer after beer, and at the end of the night, when most people left, me, my friend Derek, and my mom's boyfriend Rob were hanging out we have like a little wine room there. And I didn't know this at the time. I was told the next day, just in that period, after already drinking all night, we drank 2 bottles of wine altogether.
Just alone
the
in
3
that
of us.
room. Wow.
So I was shown Snapchats the next day
Yeah.
of Derek and I just screaming songs that were playing. And
And
we're
do
like,
you have any memory of it?
I do, but I didn't until I saw them.
Wow.
I had totally forgotten about it.
Is that like the weird silver lining between blackout and...
Yeah.
Fine.
See, I've never blacked out. Like, I don't drink. Like,
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I don't ever go crazy, but it was my birthday, so I was
He
like...
doesn't drink.
So, but it was... If I had drank not much more,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have any recollection of that happening.
Yeah.
But I do now, once I saw the video. But I think if I never saw that video,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't remember that happening.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So, yeah. But it was fun.
No,
was a
yeah,
good night.
it was really awesome. We like talked a lot about film things,
Yeah.
and
It was a good time.
it was really fun. And I ended up coming back the day after the day I came back because I had left my ukulele there. But we
Oh,
were also
right.
going to hang out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I didn't realize how close that
Yeah.
was to the party. Yeah, we
Yeah.
hung out. That was good.
Within 3 days, we hung out 3 times.
It was 2 times.
You're right. We
But
saw
we
each
saw
other
each other.
3 times in 3 days.
Which it's been a while since that's happened over
True.
a break, so I'm
True.
happy that we got to hang out.
We should make it more regular.
Jay and I used to hang out a lot, and then college life
college
happens.
and life.
But-
Yeah,
But we're here
Work.
now. We've hung out more this semester already
true.
than we have in a while, which
True.
I'm happy about.
Yeah.
So that's good. It's good for the
And-
show too.
We might have vlogs together.
We might. We've been planning some videos for y'all folks down
Yeah.
there in Mississippi.
Good old Sean, shout out,
Shout out to Sean.
and rip.
Rest in peace to
Rest in
Sean
peace.
also.
He's canonically dead on our show.
Yeah. But it's all right. He was a good guy while he lasted. We also both saw Star Wars over. Actually, no.
Ooh, we
Better
should
than that. Jay
yeah.
went. You went on a trip with your
I
girlfriend.
went to.
Actually, I did too.
Where'd you
tell,
go?
Let me tell mine because it's shorter than yours.
Okay.
Jen and I took a trip to Newport, and we
Ooh.
spent 2 nights in Newport.
Nice.
And you know it was crazy.
yeah.
So we're in Newport. We go to eat at a restaurant at our
Mhm.
hotel. You know who our waitress was? Casey Donahue
No way.
from
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
She was a year older than us. That's
Yeah.
her name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
No way.
In Newport.
In
She was our
Newport.
waitress.
Does she live down? She must go
She
to
goes
school
to
there.
school down there.
That makes sense.
So, but she came over to our table and we were like, "What? We went to high school with you." So that was crazy.
I feel like I used to kind of be friends with her like years ago.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know how long ago. We probably went to the same after school program. That's probably what it was.
What after school program did you go to?
It was the community center.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
So, and I was in band with her brother.
I don't know. Who's her brother?
Goodness, Kenny.
Oh.
I don't know. He's
Well,
a
yeah,
fun
but it
guy.
was crazy.
Shout out.
So, but yeah, we had a really good trip. We went to eat at a restaurant we really like. What else did we do? I don't know. We had a really good time. It was nice. We go there every, the past year we've gone twice or 3 times. In the past year and a half, we've gone 3 times.
I was gonna say I thought you'd been to Newport before. What do you do down in Newport?
Not a whole lot. We just it's nice to go in the winter because there's not a lot of people around. Remember when we've gone in the summer?
Yeah.
So we just walk around the shops. It's
Nice.
nice. It's just pretty
Just
in
like
the
a
winter.
nice time. Yeah.
We go to restaurants and stuff. You can tell your story in a minute, but the game is starting in 20 seconds.
It is. Should we air the host talking? Does that count as an advertisement?
No, I think it's fine.
Okay.
For college radio, I think it's fine.
For college radio.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should have one of our phones play it.
Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, they'll conflict.
Do you want to do mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
sure.
you can hear it in yours too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the game's starting.
Oh, goodness. Here it comes. Now, keep in mind, this is the most flashy and scammy-looking app.
It looks like your phone becomes a machine in a casino.
Yeah, basically. There's a lot of coins spinning around.
It looks like a display on a slot machine.
Oh, yeah. I say.
Have you been to a casino?
I was going to say, I say, having never been to a
Because some of them have
casino.
these screens on them.
Really?
Where it's like an LED screen, and it'll just show tons of stuff.
Trivia show that is coming directly to your mobile phones. We're so excited that you're here. I know I'm jazzed. You can tell. I got my
He is
mojo going.
jazzed.
Do you have your mojo going? That's right.
I got my mojo
It's trivia
going.
time right
You know,
here.
this
Now,
host
here's how it works. 12
looks like he
questions
would
in
be
all.
a con
We have
artist.
I know.
non-prize questions followed
He
by
looks like he
prize
could be the
questions.
ShamWow guy's
You get all the
brother.
non-prize questions correct.
Yeah,
and
you're
now
right.
you're into the prize question round for a chance to see that cold hard cash
Apparently,
rolling into your PayPal account.
they
because that's
play
what you're
this
playing for.
like
You are
intro
playing for
thing of his
cold,
every
hard
time
cash.
the game.
And again, it's
And
going right to your
we were
PayPal
saying
account, so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to wait in line.
we were saying
Sign
that
up
like
for
this
something,
seems like an
send
episode of
something
Black
in, it
Mirror
goes
where
right there.
everyone takes
Now,
out their phone
turn
to
on your
play
push
this game.
notifications because
You know,
if
when
don't
it
over here,
came
you
first
can't
one today,
play.
it was at
I wanna give
3:30.
you a tip
Yeah.
because I think you
And
deserve it. Are you ready?
I was
Invite
playing it,
your
and I
family
thought I
friends
heard
to play,
another
and
phone
you'll
in
get to
Abishan
see
playing it.
extra
No
live
So I
way.
turned down my
advertising.
volume to
I got
listen,
one
but
more tip for you,
I
all right?
Couldn't hear
made
it.
it up.
Connect your Facebook account to eliminate wrong answers. If those are not great tips, nothing is.
You know what
Now,
this
how
might
are you
be?
preparing?
What?
What
Are
if
you
it's
drinking
just
some
like
water? Are you hydrating?
not
Are you
like
getting your
a
electrolytes
con
in and
to like take
stretching?
your money,
Getting those
but to
synapses
take your
firing?
like
It is
information.
trivia time.
I wondered
What if
about
it's
that.
like an info mining?
I wondered that
It's
when it asked about
fast-paced,
how people
and it's
cook
gonna be hopefully
Pop-Tarts.
worth a lot of cash
And I was like, I wonder if that's a marketing thing where the company is wondering how people are actually using their product.
That's a good point.
All right, it's starting.
But more so, you accept their terms and conditions without reading them
Right.
in the hopes of getting money.
What are the yellow creatures that appear in Despicable Me? Smurfs,
Shh,
Kiwis,
please.
Minions.
Minions.
Of course. Everyone knows that.
See, they start off easy.
Despite the limited number of distinct varieties of Minion, over 10,400 have been seen at once in
93,000
advertisements
people
and
got
on
that
screen.
question right.
And when I look in the mirror, and when I go to sleep at night, and I can't take it, they're everywhere.
Over 700 people said
Smurfs.
that Smurfs were yellow. That's really funny.
Who wrote the song Billie Jean? Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
George Michael. Elton John.
The first couple questions apparently are not for money. You have to like get past those
Yeah.
to then start getting
The song Billie
1
Jean
penny.
is about the culture of groupieism, a term I just came up with.
7,000 people said that was by Elton
By the
John.
legendary pop icon
Dang.
Michael Jackson in 1982 for his 6th individual album Thriller.
You know, honestly, I was unsure a little bit, but then if I'd sang the words Billie
Yeah.
Jean, I'd be like, I know.
What is the national bird of the USA? Dove,
Obviously, it's the falcon.
bald eagle.
Good old Fitchburg answer. Bald eagle.
We're on a roll here.
What if they were like
Clearly recognized
wrong?
by its white head, brown body, and hooked yellow beak. It's like they're describing me. The bald eagle has been the national emblem of the United States of America since 1782.
Yeah?
I thought it froze.
Yeah, same. That noise.
What planet is closest to Earth?
Mars.
Jupiter,
Yeah.
Saturn.
You know, they could have been like Mars or Venus and then like made
Yeah.
you wonder. But like,
I think Mars would be a really cool place to film a movie. So if you're looking for a movie location,
Let's
I wonder
do
when the
it.
first movie will be filmed on Mars.
oh my
Mars
goodness.
is the fourth
Or
planet
the
from
moon.
sun. It is sometimes called the red planet.
That's
and sometimes
trippy.
red sun.
Awesome.
That's trippy.
Elon
man,
Musk directs
definitely
it.
the moon. Definitely the moon first. Cause that gravity.
Pizza originated from which of these countries?
Italy.
Germany, France.
I'm gonna say Italy.
It
But,
could be
like-
a trick, but I think
Yeah.
it's Italy. The only other thing I would guess is France, but
Yeah. Let's hope we're right. Good.
Yeah, we're
Consort
right.
of Italy, Margherita of Savoy.
see,
The
some of them
Neapolitan
feel like
pizza
trick
maker
questions, and that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
people get them
created
wrong,
the
I
pizza
think.
Margherita, a pizza garnished with tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil to represent the national colors of Italy, as on the Italian flag.
The second highest answer was France.
Yeah.
Which James Bond actor wore a toupee in all of his movies? Pierce Brosnan.
I think
Daniel
it's
Craig,
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
Yeah, sure. I'll go with it. It's not Daniel.
It's not
Craig.
Daniel Craig. It might be the first one.
I don't know who Pierce Brosnan is. I hope it's not
Yeah,
him.
but you know,
Good.
if
Oh,
anyone
okay.
can rock
Sean
a
Connery.
toupee,
Wow, that knocked
it's
a
gonna
lot
be
of people
Sean
out.
Connery, and of course,
13,000 said
James
Daniel
Bond.
Craig.
He was
10,000 said.
born as
Wow.
Thomas Sean Connery in Fountain Bridge, Edinburgh, Scotland, on August 25th, 1930.
See, when it starts getting low like that,
Yeah,
that's
right?
when you can actually make
There
some
were
money.
60,000 people, and now it's down to like 37-ish.
Which long-winded author is responsible for writing the longest sentence? Jonathan Poe, Victor Hugo, Leo Tolstoy.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Victor Hugo.
I'm gonna go with Tolstoy and probably regret it. One of us is wrong.
In Victor Hugo's classic Les Miserables, he had
Did you
one
say
sentence
Hugo?
that's over
Yeah, but I'm
800
wrong.
words. But
So
that
am
doesn't
I.
come close to Jonathan Poe. In his book, The Rotters
Let's keep
Club,
watching,
the
though.
last
Jonathan
sentence
Coe, yeah.
spans 33 pages and is
So
13,955
the prize for that
words
question
long.
was 1 cent.
I got 1 cent from before, I think, maybe.
Which country's prime minister went swimming
Wow.
and disappeared? England, Australia.
I bet Australia.
Yeah, probably. That sounds like something they would do.
I know.
What a completely
Yep.
weird Dateline-esque story. Harold Edward
See,
Halsey
now
was an
it's down to
Australian
7,000
politician
people.
who served as the
Wow.
17th
So
Prime
that's,
Minister of
like,
Australia, in office
actual
from
money that
1966
it's getting
until
closer
his
to actual
pursuit
money
to
people can
drowning
make.
death.
Oh, I forgot I had a free life. I
Did you?
could have kept playing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which shoe company makes Michael Jordan's iconic Air Jordan sneakers? Adidas, Nike, Puma.
I think it's Puma.
Really?
No, it's Nike.
I think it's Nike.
Legendary basketball
Yep.
player
Yeah, it's
Michael
Nike.
Jordan changed the shoe game when he released the Air Jordan 1 sneaker with the help of Nike. Jordan got his own exclusive
Prize
pair
for
in the
this
early
question
part
was
of
3
1984,
cents.
and people were able to buy them later on in the
How was the prize for the last one? 100 and...
It wasn't. That's what it is. And this is the earning.
Gotcha.
What animal is most closely related to humans? Chimpanzee, pigs, bears.
Chimpanzee.
I feel like it's not. I think-
it's gotta be.
Yeah, I feel like it might be pigs.
I've been face to face
Okay.
with a pig.
It makes sense that it's
Only-
chimpanzee, but I thought it was
yeah.
a trick.
Yeah, that would be a clever trick.
Because I know that pigs are ridiculously smart.
very
That's
smart.
why I was like,
But
maybe.
chimpanzee, like humanoid.
No, yeah, I know.
So
What is the easternmost state in the U.S.? Maine, Alaska, Hawaii.
Maine.
eastern, yes, yeah, easternmost, definitely Maine. In fact, Acadia, Maine, Acadia National Park.
This is a tricky one for some people.
Alaska.
And by some people, I mean me.
What?
Alaska holds the unique distinction of being the westernmost state, but it is also in the eastern hemisphere, which makes it the easternmost state in the U.S.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh,
So it's right on the line.
I bet not even all of it is on the line. I bet just like part of it,
Yeah.
like the islands. Ugh.
Which painter's work lay by two hung upside down in a museum for over a month? Albert Marquet.
I would
Henri
have
Matisse,
guessed the
Claude
second
Réal.
one.
Matisse?
Yep, for no
Sure.
reason at all.
Why not?
I hate to be that guy, you know, the inspirational sayings guy, but in 1889,
So the prize for the last
Matisse
question was
suffered from an acute
$1.94.
appendicitis that would actually lead him
617
to discover
people
his
got
passion
that.
for creating art. So sometimes it's darkest.
Press
All right,
over
well, we
1,000.
lost.
Wow. Well,
I found that game takes about 9 minutes each time.
really?
Yep.
Do you think that they, because so we did one like an hour and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the more people they have sign up, the more frequently they do
No,
like games,
I don't think so.
or are they just random?
I don't think they're random. I think it's around the same time every day.
Oh, okay.
And I think what they're going to have to do now, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have started playing since yesterday.
Yeah.
That's why I think the prizes are low now. The prizes yesterday were last night. The last one I saw was $20 that somebody won.
Yeah.
So I think now there's so many people playing, they need to increase the amount of money.
Or if they can't do that, they'll start increasing the amount of questions, and
Yeah.
then start giving less money
Oh, yeah,
until later.
smart. That's a smarter way to do it. They could do 20. I wouldn't be upset with 20.
Yeah, true.
So sorry that took so
That's
long.
okay.
Um,
Okay, we'll just cut it all out. Just kidding.
I was thinking that while we were playing. So you went on a trip.
To Cancun, Mexico. The water was more blue than you could possibly imagine, and it was the single most beautiful, like, water I've ever seen.
That's
And
great.
it was the most relaxing vacation.
How
I've
long?
ever
How
had.
long were you there?
I was there for 5-6 days, maybe.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And you stay? Wait, where did you stay? The Hyatt.
What's that?
Oh, is that not where you stayed?
No.
Where did you stay?
The Westin.
Oh, the Westin.
Yeah.
I've stayed in Cancun before. I stayed at the Hyatt.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
When?
Years ago. I actually went twice. I went to the Hard Rock, also unless it's not in Cancun. I think it is. But yeah, I went there a long time ago.
That was really cool.
So, you know where I'm going?
Where?
Over the summer at some point. I'm going to the Grand Canyon.
No way.
Yeah, and the Hoover Dam.
Wow.
And
Don't fall down.
maybe the 4 states that meet at the one point.
Nice.
You know that
You should
thing?
do something at that 4-state corner that no one's ever done before.
Take a dump.
In 4 states at once.
Yeah.
I don't know. That'd be cool. You should get Guinness Book of World Records to come and do something totally not impressive.
I could unicycle around 4 states like 25 times.
In the course of like
A minute.
A minute,
Yeah.
yeah. That'd be a world record.
Hopscotch.
Ooh, yeah. Juggle? Can you juggle?
No, but my mom got me juggling balls for Christmas.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
Oddly specific.
I never touch another juggler's instruments. It's a quote from The Office.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
That's really cool. Who are you going with? Family?
I'm going with Mom and Rob and
Nice.
Jake and maybe Jen. Not sure.
Cool.
So yeah,
That's
it'll
awesome.
be cool. They asked where Jake and I want to go. We got to pick,
Oh, nice.
so we said that.
Nice.
So
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Make sure to bring your camera
yeah, I'm gonna.
and film it and never actually stare at anything except the screen on your camera.
You know what we might do?
What?
We might take a donkey tour.
No way.
Where actually it's donkeys or horses, I forget, but it's like around the canyon.
Bring a lot of water
Yeah,
and something to shade you from the sun.
and
'cause-
like rope in case I fall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
I saw a video
people
of it,
die
and my
at the Grand Canyon.
my first thought was that's horrifying,
Yeah.
and then I was like, but how cool would it be if I had a camera?
That's really true.
So
That's
it's
a
a
good
risk
point.
I'm willing to take. I'm also the weight of any animal. So
Not true.
any animal.
Any animal. All
Do you know
animals are
what
one
the
weight.
largest mammal is?
It is the blue whale.
Yep.
Right?
Hey, don't you have some questions for
I
me?
do. I actually have a lot of
I'm excited.
things. Okay, so
Have you ever seen the documentary Blackfish?
no,
It's
but
good.
I probably
It's really good.
should have.
Yeah. Do you know about it?
No, but I
It's-
probably should.
It's about the whales at SeaWorld, and specific whales that killed people, and why they shouldn't have been kept there, and how they had those whales that were violent breed with other whales and make other violent whales.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very sad.
Yeah. So now trainers are not allowed in the water with animals, with whales,
Like, at
killer
all?
whales.
At all.
No.
Wow.
They can do like tricks with them when they're on the side and they make them do stuff,
Mhm.
but they used to swim with them, and the whales would like throw the people in the air and do tricks and stuff, and the whales started killing and eating people, so they had to
Wow.
stop. Yeah.
Eating them?
Yeah, they ate some of them.
Wow.
Yep. They pulled in the documentary there's a part where they would take a body out and it's like arms would have been eaten off. Or they would
Wow.
grab people by the foot
Yeah.
and drag them to the bottom of the pool for a
Oh,
a
right,
minute
yeah.
and then let go.
So they'd be dead.
No, so they'd float up and they'd breathe again, and then they would bring them back down and continue to do that.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is it bad to say that they should probably just like let those animals live out the rest of their life, but also just let them die?
I don't think they should let them die.
But okay, not like just stop feeding them and stuff, but make it so they don't breed.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And let
they
the
just die off.
Killer,
That family
the
dies
killer,
off.
killer whales
No,
just
yeah,
die off.
I agree. Yep.
That wow.
I was like, I thought my first thought was just letting them
Just-
wither away in the pools.
So that was what I was gonna say at first, and I was like, wait, no, that's not humane either.
No, yeah, they should not continue to breed that line.
Exactly.
That brand.
Exactly. How did we? Oh, because we were talking about the biggest animal, which is
Oh,
a really
right.
interesting fact. that maybe most people should know, and I've written down a bunch of questions of things that could
Trevor should know.
Well, yeah, that could maybe be considered general knowledge, but at the same time, they're the kind of questions that you'd think someone might know, but surprising
amount of people
probably
don't know them.
Yeah, and I was trying to find something like it
If
online.
there's any geography on this about the United States, I will not know the answer.
There is not.
Okay.
I'm
very bad with like states and capitals and positions.
No, see, that's the thing. I find it unrealistic to think that I should know the capital of Idaho, even though I think it's Boise.
It is.
Yeah, I chose that because I knew it.
Yep.
Couldn't tell you what the capital of some other place is. In any case,
couldn't have told you that Alaska is the easternmost.
That's such a. Blech. Anyways, so are you ready?
I'm ready
for these questions. Okay, and answer along, listeners.
Your car.
Yeah, in your car. See how you do. Okay. So these are things that I've compiled. So like I don't know, but some of them I got offline. So
okay.
What are all of the planets in our solar system in order?
Okay.
And you don't have to include like dwarf planets like Pluto or
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Saturn.
No.
Uranus.
No.
Neptune.
No. What?
I forget. Mercury, Venus, or Jupiter.
Yes. It's like right after Mars, after the asteroid belt.
Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Did you know, because so I did like a bulletin board on planet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that like Pluto, everyone's upset that Pluto got demoted to a dwarf planet?
Yep.
Russia has more surface area than Pluto.
What? That is crazy.
If you look up how much land area there is on Pluto, it's less than the amount of land area in Russia.
That's absolutely insane.
So now don't you agree it shouldn't be a planet?
Yeah, I do.
Right?
Yep.
It's ridiculous. Our moon is bigger than Pluto.
That's crazy.
I think. And in any case, there's also other dwarf planets, like in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter.
Oh,
there's
really?
like one called like Ceres, I think.
I've heard of
and
that,
then there's a couple more out past Pluto.
Wow.
In any case, good job.
That was a good one that I should have known.
Right?
But if I had remembered...
Because I didn't know it at first.
Jupiter...
Yeah.
I would have known
the rest.
But that was the only name that escaped me. That I was like, there's one more. What is it? If I didn't have that, I would have... Because after that, I was like, oh, I know the rest.
You know the rest. Yeah. Which is interesting, because after Jupiter, I never knew the order.
Yep.
Until like
you know that it's either Neptune or Uranus, or not orbits. Its axis is the opposite of the others. It goes like up and down, right?
Oh. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Like it's sort of like rolling instead of spinning almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's Uranus.
I didn't know for a really long.
But actually, maybe Neptune spins backwards.
I think it's weirder than that. I think it's
remember.
Unless it also does that.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know for the longest time. I was so shocked. I remember when I found out, and this wasn't recently, that the gas giants didn't have surface.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Because you grow up imagining the planets. I always thought Saturn was a rocky planet.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know when I learned it.
I'm
probably
sure it has moons that you could land on. But
no, actually, I think is it Saturn or Jupiter that's got like a very good chance for life moon.
Jupiter has a couple. It has actually, and maybe Saturn. I think Saturn might have Titan, or is that a Jupiter?
I think it's
I don't know.
One or the other. That's the name though.
This game is called One Fact and a bunch of speculations.
Yep. All right, keep going.
But like Titan and Europa. Europa's like the icy one with the ocean underneath. Okay, in any case, how many teeth does
32.
a human adult have? Wow.
32.
I did not know that. Good job.
I know that.
How do you know that?
An elephant never forgets.
Okay.
I don't know. I just knew that.
How many continents are there?
7.
Good. Which way does the Earth rotate?
Which way?
You're gonna have to describe it a little bit.
Okay, the sun rises. I know the sun rises in the east, and I know that California is 3 hours behind us.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're looking at North America,
Yeah.
the sun,
Which way does it go?
the sun would be like moving across the right to left, right?
So how is the Earth?
So the Earth is turning this way,
Is it turning east or west?
east,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Took some figuring out, but yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Good. Okay. Isn't that like interesting though? Because
Yeah,
I bet
I've
a
never
lot of
thought
people don't
about
think
that.
about that.
Yeah.
Here's something that's even worse. Which way does the Earth rotate around the sun? Like, which direction does it orbit the sun? Assuming there's like an up and down in space, sort of. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
on our solar plane. Which way does it spin?
I don't know. I'm trying to I'm trying to find a way that I can figure it out, and I don't think.
Take a guess off of the rotation of the Earth, sort of.
I bet it. So the Earth rotates to the east.
Yeah.
I bet it goes in whatever way makes it so it's almost like it's rolling around.
True, but do you mean like the side that's away from Earth?
So
or
here's
the
the
side
sun.
that's closer. I mean, sorry, the side of Earth that's away from the sun or closer to the sun? Because you know what I mean. While one side of the Earth is going this way, the other side seems to be going the other way. You know what I mean?
This is what I'm thinking. Here's the sun.
Okay.
It's going this way. So
Yes, you're right.
instead of this way.
One way you could think of it is it's anti-clockwise if you look at it from what we would call above.
Yep.
Sort of.
That's how
you
I'm
picture
seeing it. Yep.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
We never think about that.
Yeah. I didn't think I'd be able to figure that out.
Right? Okay. Does sound... Actually, no. What physical form would you... Like, physical state of matter do you think carries sound fastest? So, like, things like plasma, plasma, gas, liquid, solid, Bose-Einstein condensate. I don't know if that's...
Gas?
No.
Solid.
Yeah. Why did you guess those two?
Well, gas because of the air and sound moving through the air.
Yeah.
And then solid, solid was actually the first thing I thought of, and I was like...
You would have been right.
I was like, but it's got to be gas. Can't be solid. But
no, yeah.
Like, I imagine hitting this, and everything, since it's solid, all of the atoms in it are so close together
exactly
that it has to move through them so fast.
Exactly.
That's
and
cool.
then liquid is, like, faster than air, too.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. That's how whales communicate over really long distances. Really long. How old is the universe, roughly?
Who? I know I had known the answer at a point.
Yeah. Take a guess.
It's billions.
Yep.
8 billion.
Around like 13.8, 14-ish billion.
I know how far the sun is from the Earth.
Don't say 1 AU,
I
which stands
wasn't.
for astronomical unit, because that's
what an
of
astronomical unit is. I know it's 93 million miles.
Really?
Yep.
I did not know that.
I don't know what else.
That's another thing
but
that
it's
I should probably just know.
Yeah, 93 million miles is the
Wow.
distance from the Earth to the sun. I also know how long it takes the sunlight to reach Earth.
8 minutes.
Yep.
You're right. That would have been another good one. How many states are in the United States of America?
50, but is it not?
No, it's 50.
Okay.
I mean, there's like things that are not states that
Yep.
are also, but like states 50, which is shocking because so many people think it's 52.
Well, for some reason, I knew it was 50 because I was like,
Yeah.
it's 50. But for some reason, 51 was like
Really?
in my ear saying, you can
Hey,
say
Puerto
51.
Rico, we're counting on you. Just kidding. I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you think that we'll ever see a new state in our lifetime? I feel like 50 is just so perfect. Of a number
I don't.
that
I feel
no
like it
one's
would
gonna wanna
be.
change it.
I feel like it would be a territory, but not like a state.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like we own this, but it's not a state.
I mean, yeah, that is what it is right now.
Yeah, I don't know, because 50 is such a solid number. Like, are we then going to change the stars on the flag?
See, I don't know. They did in my dad's lifetime.
They did. Oh, from.
Isn't that crazy? In my dad's lifetime, they've acquired Alaska.
So
Maybe
it was-
also Hawaii.
So it was 49 or 48.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
I was at first. I almost said Your dad was alive when there were 13 stars on the flag.
Yeah. My dad's really old.
He's a colonial.
What does D.C. stand for in Washington, D.C.?
District of Columbia.
Nice.
So does that mean that it's
Yeah.
like Colombian land?
You know, I was thinking about that, and I was like, do you think the country, Colombia, has ever been like, oh, haha, your capital belongs to us?
Well, I wondered if that's like if they own like a territory.
I don't know. I think Colombia probably was just like, and this is also speculation, was like a term for like America sort of stuff in general.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Because like Columbus.
Yep, yeah.
And like you have that country.
That's
all the way
probably
around
what it was.
Probably.
Screw Columbus.
Right? He's the worst. We do not support Columbus
on this show at
all. What are the 3 branches of government?
Executive, judicial, and executive branch, judicial branch, Supreme Court? No.
Nope.
No.
They're part of the judicial. Like judges.
I don't know.
Talk about like what kind of bodies do you know are in the government?
Like Congress.
Okay, what are they?
A body?
This is like a fancy term for that branch.
Are they elected?
Congress
Electoral?
No.
I don't know. Senate? I don't know.
What do they do? What does Congress do?
They they pass bills and laws.
Yeah. That's closer.
Oh, legislative?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go. I like that I was like, come on, you got.
Were you surprised that I knew the first 2?
No. I don't know. I wouldn't have been surprised if you like do all of these things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I really like these questions.
Right? You'll know this. What is the order of operations in math?
Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract.
True. Is there any sort of like caveat to any of those?
I'm sure there is, Jay. Well, if there's like not something there, you skip to the next one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, like, so forget parentheses and exponents. You got that. But for multiplication, division, and then addition, subtraction, is there anything in there that is also noteworthy?
What is it?
The fact that like division and multiplication are interchangeable.
Oh,
like
I didn't.
Whatever comes first from right to left with those 2 is the same.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Well, I get it, but I didn't know. I never like put it together that.
And then whatever comes first from left to right in adding.
So if you do it the other way, would it be wrong?
What do you mean?
So if it was parentheses, if it was multiply divide, but it showed me divide then multiply.
Yes.
If I did it in multiply divide order, I would be wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's smart.
You have to go left to right for those 2 and left to right for adding.
Wow,
subtraction.
I did not know that. Yeah, that's cool.
How many people live on Earth? Like how many humans?
7 billion, approaching 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that to you.
What is it?
As of 2016, it was like 7.4, but it's probably like 7.5 or 6 now. So like it's getting up there. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna see 8 billion.
There were 6 when we were in high school at a point.
Really?
Yeah. When we were like starting in high school, there were 6 billion.
You're right, and then it was like a big deal when it hit 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was weird.
I know. It's crazy.
Well. And then the last thing.
Imagine if everybody stopped dying. I wonder how quickly it would reach. How quickly the billions would go up.
That would be bad.
Awful. We need to get to Mars much faster.
Right. Hey, is anyone waiting for us?
No.
Okay, cool. How many people, ready? How many people live in the United States? Isn't that a great question?
6 million.
Hold on a second. Let me Google Massachusetts population is 6.8 million.
Really?
Massachusetts is 6.8 million people.
100 million.
You got to go up even more.
300
We're talking
million.
about all of America.
300 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ish. Like 323.
Wow. I can't believe I said 6 million.
Yeah.
I had no idea that many people live in Massachusetts, though. That
Right?
blows. 300 million.
I thought
know
it was
I've
going to be 12 in Massachusetts. I
Yeah.
thought it was 12 million, but I was wrong.
I know now that I've heard 300 million said
Yeah,
before, but
yeah.
I didn't think it was that high in Massachusetts.
See, I thought it was like 360 something million when I looked it up, but I'm probably thinking of 365 days in a year.
Maybe.
Probably. I don't know. Isn't that weird how we just like interchange numbers in our head?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I thought Massachusetts had 12 million.
Yep.
I thought you said 6 million, and I was going to be like, Massachusetts alone has double that.
Yep.
But no.
Let me ask you some questions because there's no one waiting.
No, yeah.
Before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the tallest mountain in the world?
Before... Mount Everest?
Yeah.
That's a
here-
silly question.
Here's another.
Nice trick.
Which mountain range is Mount Everest part of?
Himalayan?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Um,
Himalayas?
let me think.
You can Google things, too, if you want, on my computer.
What year?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. I'm gonna look some up.
Incredible round of the cash show.
Wow, stop talking.
The Cash Show. Welcome to Cash Show. You know another thing I came up with that we should do on a future show? Weird words and their definitions.
I like that.
That'd be another fun segment.
Okay, here's one.
Okay.
What year did Hitler die?
Ooh, 1945?
Yeah, good.
Ooh, nice.
Which year did Columbus sail the ocean blue?
In 1497. Just
You're
kidding.
right.
1492?
1942. You're right.
1942.
Which
He was a Nazi.
which poison is found inside of the seeds in an apple?
Arsenic.
Yep.
That's it. Wow, yeah.
What are how many noble gases are there?
I want to say 7.
I don't know.
Or are there 11? Okay, I'll look it up. No, that's a good question. See what I mean? I
Yeah.
always come up with the questions that I don't know
7
the answer
is
to.
also what popped into my head, but then I thought it was 5.
I'm gonna... How many noble gases? 6 noble gases.
How many states of matter are there that are like definitely agreed upon and like?
How many states of matter are there? So... Okay, so livescience.com says there are 5 known phases or states of matter.
Okay, so wait, let me see. Liquid, solid, gas, plasma.
These are the only ones I knew.
And then there's like a weird like laser or crystal thing, right? No.
Are you thinking of like time crystals?
I know that I was, but I know that I recently found out about the other state of matter. But what is it?
Is it hot or cold?
I think it's hot.
I mean, there might be one, but I don't know.
Oh, what does that say?
Bose-Einstein condensate,
Right.
which is super cold.
Oh, okay.
Like
absolute zero, colder than absolute zero cold, probably.
Like, I think if you managed to bring something to absolute zero, you get this.
Yeah.
It says Bose-Einstein condensate is a state of matter of a dilute gas of bosons cooled to temperatures very close to absolute zero. Under such conditions, a large fraction of bosons occupy the lowest quantum state, at which point microscopic quantum phenomena, particularly wave function interference, becomes apparent. I don't know. In other words, it's like a really weird, cold, gelatinous, maybe, sort of state. See, that's the thing. I feel like when you push the boundaries of space, you start to affect time.
Yeah, like time crystals.
Yeah, like time crystals. That's like a state of matter that kind of exists through time.
Yeah, in the fourth dimension, which I don't understand.
Yeah, weird stuff. Look it up on YouTube.
Do you know the temperature of absolute zero?
Negative. Do you?
There are two numbers, and it's one or the other.
All right, what do you think? I'm glad that I turned this around because I know the answer.
It's either negative 273 degrees Kelvin or 293 degrees Kelvin.
You were right the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in with.
Hey, you
fun
know what? We probably
facts.
were just about on time because we started late.
True.
I
You're
bet.
right. We did start late. So.
Well.
What else? Was there anything else we didn't even talk about Star Wars?
Oh wow. We were
Do
going
you
to
want
talk
how much time do we have on the disc?
as much time as we. Oh, on the disc. I don't know.
Do you want to
Yeah,
talk about
yeah,
Star
we can
Wars?
talk about it.
If you're not busy?
I have absolutely no plans right now.
Okay. I have absolutely homework to do, but that's okay.
Um.
Let's talk about Star Wars for a little bit.
Okay, so I saw Star Wars in
Spoiler alert.
I saw Star Wars in IMAX in 3D,
Wow.
and I'm upset that I saw it in 3D.
I'm happy that I did not see it in 3D.
Did I tell you what happened when I was watching it
No.
in 3D because of the stupid
me.
way that 3D works?
Tell me.
So
Did you get scared?
no, but
Something jumped out at you?
so an over-the-shoulder
Yeah.
shot for anyone who doesn't know. It's in a movie when there are two characters talking, and the camera will switch from looking over one shoulder to the face of the person that's talking, and then switching back and forth between those. Jay, when I saw this in 3D,
Oh, you did tell me.
yeah, the head that was supposed to be in the background was bigger than the head in the foreground, and it made me really upset.
That's really confusing.
Yeah.
That must have been disorienting.
And no one else that I was with noticed it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's ugh.
So,
What are they doing?
but yeah, so I enjoyed the movie a lot.
Oh yeah, same. I know that there's a lot of people who hate it.
There,
and
I
that
haven't
makes me mad.
hated, and I think it's because I didn't follow Star Wars as much as.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen all of them,
Yeah.
but I think that I don't have the knowledge that a lot of people do to be able to hate a lot of what I've seen.
Yeah.
But with that said, I do genuinely think, forgetting what I just said, that this was a really good movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a very good movie.
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. It's
And
a movie. It's
that's the thing.
exciting. You go there and
yeah.
this is a movie that brings back the experience of going to the movies. That's what I like
Right.
about Star Wars, because if I go to the movies just because I'm I'm bored, I'll go to the movie and I see a movie that I half like.
Yeah.
It's whatever. The new Star Wars, all of them, the ones
Yeah.
that are brought back, it makes going to the theater, to the cinema,
yeah.
an experience again.
Yeah.
And that's what I love.
That. I love
When the
that.
audience is yelling and clapping, that's great, and that doesn't happen.
Yeah. So, a lot of the things that people don't like about it, because I feel like we should talk about that for a second, is that they don't like what they did with Luke Skywalker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they were like, no, Luke wouldn't have turned his back on everyone, right? And they don't like little things they did, with Princess Leia,
Yep.
floating through space or whatever, which I think is kind of cool, because it's hey, see, she can use the Force.
Yep. See, I did watch it, and I do agree with you to
Yeah.
some degree, but I also did watch it, and I was like,
Yeah.
come on. But you
Yeah.
know why I think I thought that?
Why?
Because the actress is dead. And I know
Exactly.
she wasn't dead when they filmed it.
Exactly. yeah.
Obviously. I know she wasn't dead
She wa-
until it was too close to release to change anything.
Yeah.
And I think I just wanted her to die then because it would have made
It
sense.
would have been
I
nice.
think that's really my problem.
Okay, see, here's the thing. Regardless of whether or not Carrie Fisher was going to die in real life, if they introduced the purple-haired general lady, right? And she seems to be in charge once Leia is incapacitated, right? If you're setting this person up to be the next general, head general person that takes over, why would you kill her off within the movie you just introduced
Yeah,
her
yep.
and have her hyperspace
Yeah.
through the ship?
What is the point of her character?
Right?
And it would have been great, I think, if Leia hyperspace through the
Yes.
ship, because then both of the Skywalkers die in the same movie.
Yes! Thank you!
That would have been the way to do it, I think.
That would have been the way to do it. Because now she's just going to be dead from the start of episode 9, and that's not going to be satisfying.
Yeah,
that,
because they
she
said
just died off
they're not
screen.
CGIing her
Yeah.
in
So,
they did before.
If
And
you're
they
planning
did
to
it
kill Luke, kill Leia.
Yeah. So
But I love the movie still.
yeah. No, yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. My jaw dropped open
Yeah.
when Luke was meditating himself and projecting himself into that battle.
That was so amazing.
I literally my jaw dropped open. I was I was so excited by that.
Have you seen it a second time?
No, I haven't.
Okay. because the second time through, a lot of people said that they noticed these things the first time through, which I'm shocked.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, if you watch it a second time, there's a lot of things where you're like, oh, of course he's not really there, because his beard is a different color. It doesn't have like gray old man colors in it anymore.
Oh.
But you're not thinking that
Yeah,
because you're thinking,
you're not.
oh, it's Luke Skywalker. Look at him.
Yeah.
He pulls out the lightsaber that they literally destroyed on screen in like 3 scenes beforehand on Snoke's ship. The one that they pulled in half.
Yeah.
But you don't think about that.
No, right,
You think
yeah.
like, oh, it's just
A lightsaber.
Yeah, if he had a lightsaber, it probably should have been his green one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
That was scary when he lit up the green one.
it was so cool. Okay, I'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get so excited about this. He also doesn't leave footprints, apparently, on the ground. You know how when they're walking and they leave the red one?
There's like the red one.
He
Yep.
doesn't leave them, apparently, when he walks.
But right,
'cause
it's
he's not
things that
there.
once you know
Yeah.
he wasn't there, you can pick up on. But nobody would pick up on
Yeah,
that. I
right?
doubt there was anybody watching it. Maybe some people were, but
Maybe.
I'm sure there were very few people watching it and they thought Luke's not there.
Right?
Even when he's getting shot at,
Yeah.
like crazy, you're thinking he's just so good with
Good.
the Force or
Yeah.
whatever that he's fine.
Amazing.
I loved that.
And then he, like, brushes his shoulder off.
Yeah, I didn't like the amount of. I liked a
Humor.
lot of the jokes,
Yeah.
but I think they put some in where they should have just kept the mood like serious, you know.
We also both don't like Rose.
And we both didn't like the casino,
Yeah.
right?
With
I
Rose
think we talked
and
about that. Yeah,
yeah, it was just, I don't know,
it
unnecessary.
was just too much.
Yeah.
I think it was just the director who directed this one again.
Ryan Johnson.
I think they just wanted to put a lot of like puppetry into this one,
Yeah.
and that's why they did things like that.
Yeah. Which, like, I respect the puppetry stuff.
Oh
but
no,
at the
I
same
love
time,
that, but
like,
I
it
didn't
was-
feel that
yeah.
there was like a need for that scene to happen.
Exactly. The only thing I think that was really good about that whole story arc where they were trying to find the decoder to break through their detection field
Yep.
or whatever it was is that it failed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm glad that like one of their plans actually failed
Yeah.
like hardcore.
Because it's nice to see. This
Yeah.
is something I heard recently from like a director in a video. It's like, and I've said this to you when we were talking about the script that I was working on. As much as your protagonist needs to be understood and right by the audience, you need reasons for your antagonist to be right and be able to be successful.
Yeah.
Because then it just like, okay, the good
You
guy's
don't
going to
care.
continue winning the
Exactly.
entire time.
Okay, so now let's start talking about the future.
Okay.
Do you think
Of Star Wars?
yes.
Okay.
What do you think will happen?
Oh,
Because it's so just like open, like I don't even know.
I don't think we're going to find out about Rey's parents.
And I'm okay with that because of what they did in this movie.
But I do wish they did something about it in this movie.
Yeah.
But now that they didn't, I don't
Now
want
that
them to
they
go
didn't,
back
they-
to it.
Oh my goodness, I swear. Because now J.J. Abrams is doing episode 9.
Yeah.
If they go back on that and be like, it was a lie, I will be so mad. I think that'll make people more mad.
I think, well, I'm excited to see whatever Rey and Kylo do
Yeah.
together. I think they're going to start like a new thing that's like,
Like together
yeah,
at the end?
yeah, that's like just different than anything that there's been, you know?
Yeah.
That's like very strong with like the
Both
Force,
sides.
but like like a gray Jedi type thing, but
Yeah.
not. Or they could just ditch the Force. I don't know,
Maybe, yeah.
but I don't know what they would do.
I would like to see them somehow work together in the end and both be on the same team
Yeah.
to make actual balance in some way.
Well, I forget where did it end with them? Where did they stand at the end? I forget.
He was like, because they killed all the Red
Yeah,
Guards and
yep.
Snoke, and that was so cool. That was a
Oh yeah,
cool
and I
fight
liked
scene.
when Snoke died with the saber,
Yeah.
and I like that I didn't feel 100% sure as to which one of them killed Snoke. Did you?
Oh yeah,
Who do you think killed Snoke?
it was Kylo.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because I watch it and it's no, because
Yeah.
I watch it thinking it's set up for it to be Kylo,
Mhm.
but I feel like you don't know. Could it have been either one of them?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think the shots that are in there are like very much saying Kylo
Kylo's
is
doing it.
turning it because he like turns it secretly.
Actually, you know
behind
what?
like you see him do it behind his back.
And you know what else? Actually,
What?
if it wasn't Kylo,
Yeah.
wouldn't he just try to kill Rey right after?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I remember when it was happening, though, I didn't know who it was.
True.
But, yeah.
And
okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Rey is shocked because she, like, hears it, and obviously Snoke lets his grip of her go, and she, like, falls backwards and then, like, turns her head and sees Snoke cut in half and is like, what?
Yeah.
And then she grabs the lightsaber, which is cool. But in any case, I hope that they work together, and I also maybe ship them a little bit.
I do. I'm usually not for that.
Same, yeah.
Because I like the kind of rebellious movies that aren't like love stories and stuff. But I would like to see them together, just because it's
compelling.
It's a good character arc for them to like find love in each other. I loved the 3 different versions of the story between Luke and Kylo.
That's what I wanted to go back on, because that's so cool how they kept doing it from everyone's point of view.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Because you could see it from all sides.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was right.
And then, like,
everybody was right when you watch it.
Exactly.
So no one is like clearly in the wrong.
Yeah. No one's lying outright.
I just remember the first time he lit it up. The first time they showed it, his eyes were like piercing.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was so cool.
And I'm excited for Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it's good.
I do too. I don't know what to expect. Was it you that you were talking about how they might make him like a hunky kind of guy?
Hunky? No, I don't know.
I was talking to someone, maybe it was Sean, who said that whoever's playing young Han Solo, the actor they picked is kind of like an attractive, like rebellious guy that might just kind of be like perfect for like girls to have like a hero in it, and I kind of like don't want that. Not that I don't think girls should have a hero, but I don't want like a dreamy, rebellious space cadet.
Space boy.
Yeah.
Like, hey girl.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Childish Gambino.
Me too.
To be Lando.
I'm
think
very
that's a
excited.
really good casting.
Did you watch the Grammys last night?
No.
I did. They were really good. Childish Gambino played a
Really?
song, and it was awesome.
I should look it up.
I had never seen him do anything live, and it was super good.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I feel like there was one last like future thing I think is going to happen. Oh. Well, I think that... Oh, okay. 2 things. Do you think that Kylo and Rey will end up turning to the other side? Like
the dark side?
Like at the end, Kylo will be on the light side and Rey will be on the dark, because in
got chills.
Hear me out. And then that could set them up for the next 3 movies, maybe. In the elevator scene, they were like, when I touched you, I saw your future and you joined me. And the other guy was like, no, I saw your future, you joined me. And so what if they're both right and they just switch sides at the end, and that's like a dark ending to the trilogy and they don't end on a happy note?
I would absolutely love that.
Oh, same.
That would be
so good.
Crazy.
Right? And then, oh goodness, we should write it. We should go to Disney and be like, let us write this.
We'll talk to JJ.
Yeah. Call him up. Have him on the show.
I would love that.
Right? And then other idea. So Phasma in like the shiny metal armor lady.
Yes, yeah,
Stormtrooper.
Yep.
So obviously she could be dead, and it would make a lot of sense. But here's one idea I have. Have her not be dead, right? She somehow survives all the destruction of Snoke's ship and everything. But only General Hux, with the redhead guy, the general who like hates Kylo.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
the guy that's in the walker at the end.
Yes.
With it. Yeah, yep.
Yes. Who did you notice he went to reach for his blaster when he saw Kylo unconscious?
And did Kylo like stop? What happened there? I do remember that, but I forget what happened.
Snoke dies. They kill all the guards. They blow up the lightsaber, and they're both unconscious, right? And Kylo is still unconscious, but Rey like wakes up and goes off and takes a ship or something. Hux finds Kylo lying there next to Snoke's dead body, and goes to reach for his blaster.
And does Kylo still react to that?
Kylo doesn't see it.
Okay.
He wakes up, and Hux is like, "Oh, he's not dead," and quickly puts the blaster back.
But
he was going to kill Kylo, which is amazing. And I want in the next movie for General Hux to find Phasma, the metal,
pair up
and be like, he doesn't know you're alive, and you're the only one big enough and like physically intimidating
To
enough
do
to
anything.
kill him.
Yeah.
You need to kill him for me. And then I want it Kylo against Phasma and
That's
Hux.
awesome. And I feel like you could have Finn do some cool stuff against Phasma.
Yeah.
Because he was a stormtrooper.
Yeah, right?
I like that.
Idea. Finn saves Kylo to get back at Phasma. Like, kills Phasma as Phasma's about to kill.
I like all these directions this could go in.
Let's write it right now.
Imagine, like, eventually, if Phasma's, like, left alone for a little while,
Yeah.
like she's not in the next movie, and then Rey goes to the dark side, and then Rey ends up teaming up with Phasma, and they go after Kylo.
Bum, bum, bum.
But I feel like that's too convoluted,
Right?
but it would be crazy.
I would love to get my hands on, like, a big name franchise.
I know.
Be horrible. Like, so much pressure, but...
Oh, yeah, because I guarantee every
Hate
director
mail?
of a Star Wars movie has gotten death threats.
Probably.
I bet.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, that's scary.
It
Oh,
is.
well.
Well.
All right, we've talked enough.
It's 10:21.
Right? Maybe we'll break that up into, like, a side...
Yeah, whatever.
Like a side thing, I don't know. In any case...
Hey, thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yeah. Happy Season 5 premiere.
Yeah, thanks. This was a special episode. We went over budget.
Heck yeah.
And thank you
For listening. For...
starting.
Oh, wait. But before you say that, follow us on Twitter at VJReese
And sweltering dad.
We almost went an episode without saying it.
It would have been the
Gotcha.
first one, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Also,
Psych.
I forgot to do it. I was going to include that in the questions. What is my...
Oh, that would have
as
been great.
general knowledge you should know. All right, anyways.
Hey, thanks for
You can
tuning
say
in.
the thing.
Thank you for starting your week off with Trevor and Jay.